Is hunger being weaponized? 42 million people are on the SNAP roll. If all those people at one time can't eat, many are children, many are elderly, many are disabled. Many are just down on their luck right now. They lost their job. Many could work, but in all honesty, a lot of the jobs that they would get would be just minimum wage jobs that still would need some help. All I know is back in the day, it seemed like people would help each other. Back in the old days, they would just help each other. People didn't go without. There was trading and everything else. But nowadays, it's not like that. We made this, this country made this. They made the problem of back in the 60s. I think they meant well to begin with, but it has become now weaponized. They weaponize it for votes. And it really upsets you. Right now, with this shutdown looming still, and people will go without food. Why are basic programs? Why do basic programs have to be cut? The military. The military? Most of them don't make enough money to provide their families for it is. And a lot of those people, their wives and children are on SNAP. We have a private billionaire person right now paying for our military. They're paying their wages. I'm sorry. You may not be able to get your pet projects in with the administration that's in now, but you don't use hunger as your weapon. That's not your tool to negotiate with. I know there's a lot of people who have lost spouses. I mean, it's like me. If I was to lose my spouse today, I couldn't make it. I could not make it. I could not live because we still have some debt we're paying off. I have no life insurance. There's just so many things that it's just hard. And not to mention, I had to take some notes. People like you and I, many people, will be going to the grocery stores ourselves, trying to just get what we can for our families. And I don't eat rich. We have spaghetti, tacos, refried beans. I made we made cornbread, chili, soups in the wintertime. I don't even buy any processed chicken strips and things like that. For the freezer, I get my own chicken, which is so high, but I just mix it with a little flour or Bisquick or something and cook it myself because it is cheaper for a family of 3 just to go out and eat chicken strips somewhere. It's almost $40 for chicken strips, fries, and a drink. It's crazy. And yes, we do go every week, once a week. On Wednesdays, actually, we go and get something. And then once in a while on a birthday or once in a while, we'll go again somewhere. But we don't go every day of the week. We don't go 3 meals a day. We don't. It's maybe once or twice a week. And it does save. I was able to make a very nutritious meal Sunday that included rice, ground turkey, tomato sauce, bell peppers, onions, cheese, corn on the cob, black-eyed peas in the bag. I cooked them where I had to cook it. The rice was the long way to cook. It wasn't instant. Instant rice is pretty cheap, but it doesn't stretch as far, but it's good to have because you don't have to use as much water. Uh, yeah, we had that. We ate it for 2 days, and I have a container of black eyed peas left over about this big, and I'm going to put it in a homemade soup. So you just think about it. Cost about $20 for 2 days. That was 3 adult males and 1 adult female for 2 days, and then I had leftovers still. That's how you have to do it. You're going to have to cook your meals to stay home. Spaghetti is a pretty easily one to do. Don't get ragu and all these expensive different sauces. Walmart had this on sale for 50 cents the other day. So I picked up several cans. And it was still on for 50 cents. I'm going to go get about 5 to 10 more, probably 10 more, with about 5 of these. These were $1 a package. And I'm going to donate it to our church food bank. Another thing that's really cheap are the Walmart refried beans. And make your own bean burritos. You can get tortillas, still relatively cheap, and they have a long shelf life. Another thing that's pretty cheap is things like this. Greater Value, their dressing mix. This is about $1, a little under $1. I think I paid, or I did pay $1. This is a good deal. Feed 6. Half a cup each. And these little hams here. This was I think it was right at $3. It's not Spam. It's actually more of like a hammy meat. It looks like it when you pull it out, but you literally can slice it up and it tastes really good. We don't eat this often. I got this in case I can't get a ham at Thanksgiving this year. I went out and bought most of my Thanksgiving groceries, and it was a bad time to do it because we haven't gotten paid yet, and we haven't got our Social Security yet for the month of November. I went ahead and tried to get what I could get because I don't know what the stores are going to be like. I don't know if there's going to be, hungry people just want to feed their children or they want to feed themselves, and they could get violent. And I am just really concerned about our safety, people who are not on it, their safety, or even people who are on EBTs and such, them still trying to come after their food. So try to donate to your local food bank. My church picks up food from the food bank. The Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, and they distribute it to about 100 families in Calhoun, and we bag it up and all that, but it's not a lot of food. So I don't even know how much we'll get, because I have no idea what to expect. I just know in our state, in Louisiana, our governor did pass an emergency bill where most of our food stamp recipients are still going to receive theirs for this month in November. I don't know if there's any stipulations. I don't know. I heard it was just for 4 days worth. 4 days worth isn't a lot. I just really don't know how that's going to work out, but at least it'll be something for them. But if you can donate, just go down and buy 5 cans of refried beans and donate it to your local food bank if you're uncomfortable with just giving them money. And then, or some spaghetti, or some of this 50 cent a can. It's at Walmart right now. 50 cent. It was where I live anyway. A can of spaghetti sauce or the cornbread mix. Some tortillas maybe. If you can just do 5 cans. If everybody did 5 cans or something, it would help tremendously. Right now, that's what we feed is about 100 families. I don't know what it's going to be like in November or December. And we may have to turn people away. And I don't have a lot of money, but I can donate 5 cans, or I can donate 10 cans and some noodles. And I think most people can. That's probably the best way you can do to help. Thanksgiving's here. I don't know what to expect and what to do. And I know I'm just trying to make sure if there's anything else I put up in here. I just don't know how people can go that long without going to the grocery store getting things. They may have some things in their house they can eat right now. They're getting food from food bank. But if you've ever been to a food bank, it's not all your groceries. I mean, usually you don't get eggs and stuff. I don't know. Different places in the country get different things, but I do. I'm concerned. I'm concerned about everybody. And this is something I read. It's actually on ABC News. It was on the online, and they said the greatest hunger catastrophe in the United States since the Great Depression could be this. I went ahead and ordered my spring seeds because I don't know what to expect. And as a Proverbs 31 woman, my job is to look after the ways of my household, and I'm trying to do that. But in the meantime, I want to help others who are in need if I can. I don't know. This is just a terrible, terrible thing that's going on right now. Whether you're on the left or the right, it's just a terrible thing. I'm going to end it for here now. Probably already lost most of you. Make sure you go to Homestead Heart and listen to her latest live stream. I wish I could remember the name of it, but I didn't write it down. I will try to put the link in the description, okay? Thank you so much, and God bless, and stay safe.